Say rolling around, sitting on doves, can't lie, I was high on shrubs.
Topical back with another video. I'm Strange Wang. He is Nate. Today we're doing cop and drop for the SICARIO SteelBook from Best Buy, from Target. We're doing both of those things.
Do them things.
So we're gonna start off with the Target one first because it's what's on our screen first. And I'm just gonna tell you this straight off the motherfucking bat.
Tell me that.
I'm pissed off that these movies are coming out on SteelBook.
Why?
2 weeks ago, I was like, damn, I really want to watch Sicario. And the Blu-rays there for $5.
Yeah?
And I bought the son of a bitch anyways. I knew better. I don't buy Blu-rays any fucking more. And I really want to watch Sicario. So I bought the stupid son of a bitch with its fucking neon blue fucking case. And then what do you know? This son of a bitch drops. And then a couple days later, the other son of a bitch comes out on Best Buy. Pissed me off, man. Wasted $5. Because I'm definitely buying one of these. But which one? Gotta watch it in a video to find out. But that's my little rant. What do the kids say on TikTok? That's my TED Talk. But on the... What the fuck's a TED Talk?
Oh my god, you don't know what a TED Talk is?
Is it like a talk show?
Watch some fucking YouTube. My god. They have like experts come up on and give like talks. They're usually like motivational speeches. So like Tony Hawk's done one. There's like, I guarantee you there's so many people that you like that have probably done a TED Talk that you'd probably actually really enjoy.
They need to get me to do a TED Talk then.
Yeah.
I would be phenomenal at it. Yeah. This one, we got the slipcase on there. It says Sicario, who's in the movie, all that good shit. You can take that Target sticker off, and then you got Shorty, and she locked and loaded.
Yeah.
That shows she's a badass. You got the wolves behind her. You got some ball wire behind her. That beautiful orange, the navy, the black background. And it's just like... That cover just shows like she's in there with the dog, you know. She's in there with like...
Speaking of which, there's some behind her.
Yeah, like showing almost kind of like a Silence of the Lambs Carice type deal.
Yeah.
Like... making you feel like she's in over her head.
Yeah.
Like she's in the shit, she's in the danger. So that cover is telling a story. And this is art. And art tells a story, so I love this front cover so far. What about you?
Yeah, same thing. I love this. I love how much... This is just a badass cover. And part of why it's a badass cover is because she looks like a badass in it. But I love the art style they went with. Like the color gradients and all that kind of stuff. And then just kind of this like... you know, wild, like, evil little thing that's lurking behind her, right? With all these, like, dog heads and stuff popping out. That's amazing.
Yeah, incredible.
It's a very good steelbook.
And that continues on the spine, which I love, because they just put a black spine and they be lazy pieces of shit. And I don't like that. I don't like that shit one bit. And then you go to the back, and that barbed wire that was on the front, it's an American flag.
Yeah.
And that has a voice all in itself.
Right.
The background from the orange, navy, the desert, well not desert, Mexico border background, that goes up. And then you got Thanos and... Fuck, what's his name? I had his name.
The Collector?
Huh?
Isn't that who he is? In the MCU movies?
No, I didn't remember he was in those. I was trying to remember his real name.
Benicio del Toro.
Yeah, Benicio del Toro, man. That's a badass motherfucker. I love that guy. You ever seen Usual Suspects?
Yes.
I love that scene where he's like, English, please. He's like, it's fucking best in that movie. But again, the same art style is on them, and they got guns, and they are the dogs and wolves and whatnot. You know, I love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, same. I absolutely love all of this too. To like flip to the back and then see that barbed wire is in fact making the stripes to the American flag. This movie obviously has a lot to do with like what's borders, like, you know, the U.S.-Mexico border, specifically more so with like the bad side of the border and not like, you know, the good innocent people who just want a better life. But that's what the movie's about, and so that is some great fucking symbolism. Like, what a great idea. And like I said, same with the front and the back. The art style is absolutely amazing. It's super unique, and it just fits the tone of this film so well. Big old fan.
Yeah, so now we're going to jump over to the Best Buy one. So on the Best Buy SteelBook, we also got another slipcover. Not as important.
Mm-hmm.
It just takes the names off.
Mm-hmm.
And there's probably some stuff on the back telling you who, the background description telling you who's in it. The use of slipcover, not as important, but thanks anyways. They probably didn't even have this on a slipcover.
Yeah.
And they was on the phone with the SteelBook people. Target got that shit. Make one, motherfucker. So they got a slipcase too.
For real?
But on the front, you got 3 skulls, 2 guns going into the skull. You got some snakes, you got some flowers, and at the bottom, you got some bullets, and it says SICARIO. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. This looks like something that Limp Bizkit would have on a shirt in the early 2000s. It looks like a tattoo somebody asked for on Ink Master. It looks like one of those shirts from Walmart from like 2007 that people thought were cool.
Mm-hmm.
And if you wear those shirts, I'm sorry, like it's not my thing. I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
Yeah,
I don't like a lot of things. I don't even like you, but I like you more than the cover of that SteelBook.
Yeah, so I'm going to disagree with you on one point in that I do think the slipcase is really, really important because, especially with SteelBooks, like either of these, right, where it's not just like stills from the movie. They didn't take the easy route. They still went for some sort of like artistic flair to show off what they feel this movie represents. And I would rather be able to pull the actors' names and the title of the movie, well, not for this one because it's incorporated and all that stuff off. So I think the slipcase is still really, really important. Although your anecdote about them, English motherfucker, do you speak it? Your thing about Target and them calling them, it was funny and I liked it. Unfortunately, I don't like this either, and I don't think that I could agree anymore with everything that you just said. It's like they called Ed Hardy and the guy who makes Affliction t-shirts, and they were like, "Hey, you guys seen Sicario?" And they were like, "Yeah." And then they just talked about like all of the action like bro shit that's in that movie without any of the real point and purpose that film has. And this is what they came up with.
Well spoken, sir.
If you had asked me 10 years ago, I probably would have said, yes, that's really, really dope, and I wish I could make it my Call of Duty emblem on Modern Warfare 2.
That's exactly what it looks like. This is like something that Eli Roth has hung up in his house.
Yeah, so I understand that they try to go. A lot of this movie takes place in Mexico. It has that that flair to it. I guess, yeah. And I appreciate that. And they tried. It's not for me. I like the color scheme. I like the kind of gold on the skulls. With the white and the grays and the blacks. So, it's not the worst thing ever, but
it was pretty damn close to me. It sucks.
It's not for me.
Like a prostitute.
Yeah.
So, on the back, instead of the skulls, you got the wolves.
Mm-hmm.
And the guns, silencers over the guns.
Mm-hmm. Same
thing.
Yeah.
I think you could tell about how excited we were for the Target one. The Target one's a cop for me, for sure. I will regrettably grind my teeth and buy it, even though I already own it on that stupid ass Amaray. But that Target one, that's a work of art. That bitch beautiful.
Yeah, I wholeheartedly agree. That's one of the coolest steelbooks I've seen in a minute. I cannot wait to freaking own that steelbook because I love this movie so much. And when you get a movie that you love so much and it has a dope ass fucking steelbook, it's just like it's one of the sweet little things in life. You can't beat that. Target one is definitely a cop for me. I also own the Amaray already, but I'm not a hoarder like you, so I don't have a problem throwing that in the sell pile.
Yeah, but it's like you gotta get a bunch of movies. You can't just sell one thing because then you get like $2 for it.
I guarantee you that if you went through your shelf, you could find some shit to get rid of.
Not
your
that,
shelves,
multiple
plural.
Shelf.
Yes.
Question: if this Best Buy one's the only one that's coming out, are you buying it?
Yeah. It's still a steelbook.
Me too.
It's if the Target wasn't an option.
Yeah, this is my only option.
I would still buy it.
I'm confident, but it's not.
Yeah, and to be honest with you, if I didn't have the Target one to compare it to, I would not have loved it, but I probably wouldn't have been as critical because it's still Sicario and steelbook.
Yeah.
So
tell us down below in the comment section. You copying, you dropping. If you are copying, which one you copying? Scroll back up to the like button, share the video, and subscribe.
It's not a game.